It's crazy. I mean, Cracker Barrel now has been on both sides of the culture war, right? So, in the first Trump presidency, the left had taken issue with some people that were dining at Cracker Barrel, right? And now you have the right up in arms. It's kind of sad to see, to be honest with you. I think the right was on the right side of history the first time, and I think now that they're in power, they're the ones engaging in cancel culture. So it's kind of disappointing to see. I think they've been very unfair towards Julie Masino, who's, in our opinion, has done a great job so far.
One of the things more substantive than the logo is kind of the interiors of the restaurants and the menu. There's some big changes there with these new formats. Are they still moving ahead with that, Mike?
Yeah, and we're seeing results. They've been beating, and the street's been forced to raise their estimates throughout the year, right? So sales are inflecting higher. We expect traffic to inflect higher in this next fiscal year over the next 12 months or so. So yeah, things are going well. I mean, they've gotten a lot of shade online about the remodels, obviously about this logo rebrand, but these people complaining clearly weren't going to the stores because same store sales and traffic have been in the gutter for years. So, to us, I think a lot of the complaining is done by people that really don't frequent Cracker Barrel. They're using it as an excuse to kind of push their ideologies. And it is what it is. But
But it's
these
working. I
remodels
mean, I
and these
mean,
refreshes
yeah.
are working. They're bringing in, dinner business has improved for 5 straight quarters, right? And they're trying to bring in younger consumers who really basically left the brand for dead. It wasn't a member of their consideration set, right? And so we think the management team is making the right moves, refreshing their stores, giving them a fresh coat of paint, updating the furniture inside, right? And we expect these to continue to help boost results.
Yeah. Have they had to raise prices at all? Because I know that's a sensitive area for their customer base, really for everybody, right? But I mean, how have they been able to deal with tariffs and not having to raise prices unless they are?
Yeah, so they have a little bit more exposure to tariffs because of their retail stores in the front. About 20% of those items in that retail store are sourced from China. They have been working hard to source products from other countries or within the United States to try to ease that impact, right? But that's a smaller part of their sales. The restaurant sales are a much bigger part of their average unit volumes in the restaurants, right? The good thing for Cracker Barrel is that it's priced so far below its casual dining competitors, right? Average checks at dinner are, maybe 30-40% cheaper than some of their competitors,
Mm.
right? And so they've been able to lean into strategic pricing. They were late to the game there, and this new management team, this is one of their many initiatives that they've implemented to try to boost
Yep.
top line growth. And so they're strategically raising prices 5%, but it's at the units that can support it
Right.
based on, demographics in the DMA.